is my nanny cam. Anywhere you are, you open your phone or your tablet and you can see in high definition, amazing high definition video. Okay, I got excited. I love that we have the MacBook Air. By the way, go to hsn.com and check out our today's special pre-sale. Bill Duggan, it is so wonderful to see you. Bill was actually featured in a cartoon. That was you right there, wasn't that?
Just rolling along.
This is the MacBook Air. If you have been in the market for the best of the best, if you are an Apple user, you have your iPhone, your tablet, you want a brand new MacBook Air, we have the latest and the best version for you at truly the best value in the country, because not only are we including the case, we've taken $100 off of the price, and it is on Flex. Where can you get a MacBook Air home on Flex? Only here on HSN, so it's under $184. All you do is choose the color, which is great because, again, you buy it anywhere else, you have to buy the case along with it. So we've got the pink, we've got this beautiful teal, which is gonna be your most limited. We have black, and then we do have the gray as well. So there's so many features. We know that the MacBook Air is the best of the best. There's no other laptop that even comes near. Let's talk about that, though.
Okay, so we're excited because, one, it's Apple, it's FlexPay, and the thing is, Apple stands by the purchase that you get here. So even though you're getting it on FlexPay, maybe VIP financing, you can take your Apple product to any of the Apple stores and get excited. One thing that's different, when you go to Apple and get a MacBook Air, you're gonna get the silver and the white. But I gotta tell you, those colors that we're giving you, when I got mine, I got the classic MacBook Air, and I loved it. But it got a little scuffed, it got a little, fingerprints on it. That's why getting these skins is phenomenal. It protects that nice shiny finish, but also what's cool, you now have a rose gold or a teal or a black. I got the black one. The Apple still shines through, which is awesome.
How cool these are.
Right? It protects the outer casing, but more importantly, you have a standout. And I love actually that skin cup. We'll put it on. We'll show everyone how this works. So it overlays your keyboard, yet it's translucent.
That's easy.
And you know what's great about it being translucent? Because this is a backlit keyboard, which is the #1 upgrade I wanted when I went to Mac. I wanted that illuminated keyboard for computing in the dark. So that's standard, not an upgrade. So you lay this over it, you still can see the lights through it, which is great. You know what this also does? Gives me rose gold keys, but also keeps the crumbs out of my keys. Have you ever noticed the crumbs that get in your keys? Not when you have this in place. So you can have teal keys, you can get a clear overlay. It matches the skin that you get. So those are the fun extras of buying it at HSN. But actually, let's talk about a very practical extra. You're getting tech support, which we all talk about tech support. We also are giving you Tax Act, which is great because, it's tax time. So you get the tax software, which is great. But let's talk about this one most importantly. You're getting 5 years of tech support with your Apple. Nowhere else do you get that.
Oh my gosh.
Have you been worried about, going from PC to Mac? You have 5 years to hold your hand. Or how to AirPrint, where you can send a document from your computer to AirDrop. You have 5 years of tech support with that. So it's just really phenomenal in terms of what you're getting because you bought it here at HSN. But let's just go back to the story about the MacBook Air. So we've heard of Macs, we've heard of MacBook Pros, and I want you to see the difference. This was the MacBook Pro of a few years ago, and you see how big it is. This is
heavy.
This is the MacBook Air of today. And why am I showing you an older one? This older one still works. And that's really what people get excited about when they go with Apple. It's an investment, sure, it's a premium brand. But when you know it's not gonna work, when you know it's a closed network and it's not gonna get slowed down by malware and viruses and it's not gonna, it's gonna perform like you need it to, that's where it's worth its weight. So it is Apple, which gives you all those bells and whistles. Illuminated keyboard, better front-facing camera, Retina display screen. Why is this important? A Retina display screen has 1 million more pixels than a high-definition TV. So do you know how many times and hours we spend in front of the TV? Do you know how many TV people are doing now on their computer? Downloading and streaming and Netflix. It's gonna look better. It's gonna sound better. So, you want booming audio for your music while you're, watching a cooking video or dancing around the living room or watching TV? You can do that on here because it's gonna look good, it's gonna sound good, and look at this footprint. So it's light as air. I want to take you a quick tour on the ports that you're getting included because this is important. That is your charging port. This is a USB 3, which allows you to charge 10 times faster than standard USB 2. That's a headphone jack. Again, razor thin, which is important, yet tons of power. Full SD card slot, another USB, and then Thunderbolt. This is proprietary to Apple, and this charges and transfers data 10 times faster than even this port. So that's what's really phenomenal. And what's also great, on the inside, look how quickly this boots up, which is important. On the inside, the latest Intel Core i5 processor. So it boots up fast, it looks great, it's slick. So you see what you're getting. You're getting the latest model, which just came out in the fall of 2017, so it's not even 6 months old. Then you have the Intel processor on the inside, 8 gigabytes of RAM. I want you to think of it this way. We offer 4 gigabytes traditionally. Someone told me this way, and I love this comparison. The RAM is like counter space. So the more RAM, the more counter space, the more multitasking you can do at once. So you could be baking dinner, making cookies, wrapping presents, folding laundry, because you have more RAM. So 8 gigabytes is the most we offer. 128 gigabyte solid state drive. The SSD, that's really what's important, because there's no moving parts. When there's no moving parts, they don't crash, they don't jam. Your hard drive doesn't crash. That is such a reassurance and peace of mind. And that Intel 7th generation Core i5 processor. Why is this great? It's a smarter processor. It's more efficient. So your battery's gonna last longer, 10 hours of battery life, but it knows when you need to, you know, I need more processing for my high definition graphics and processing. I don't need all that power when I'm just, you know, paying my bills and checking email. So it's gonna be efficient, and it gives you the boost of power when you need it. That's because it's Intel and Apple on FlexPay with HSN's return policy, but also with Apple's customer service included as well. You're gonna, this is what I encourage you to do. If you were on the fence, like last year at this time is when I actually made the jump to Apple, finally made it, because I was a little leery. I know I was a little late to the game, but you know what? I love it. It made my paying my taxes that much easier. Because I had an older software and it just couldn't keep up with the processing and the demands. And that's just it. Whether it's paying a bill, paying your taxes, just doing a book report, it is easier. Get it home and see how easy it is.
You know, there's a reason why every single time you walk by the Apple store in the mall, you're like, why is everybody, like the mall's empty, the Apple store packed. And it is because it is truly the best of the best. There's a reason why there's a big press release when a new tablet comes out, when a new phone comes out, when a new laptop comes out, because it really is the most efficient, best of the best, closed network, so you don't have to worry about any of the other, you know, viruses and things like that. But the things that you're going to be able to do on your MacBook Air, you simply can't do on other laptops. We know that they're a little bit of an investment compared to maybe other laptops. That's because they're worth it. And only here at HSN can you get it home 2 different ways. First of all, flexible payments. Even if you just turned on HSN for the first time and you're like, what's a flex? When you check out, select the FlexPay option. We'll only charge you that $183.33 on any major charge card, and we'll send it out to you right away. Enjoy it for 30 days. If you decide to keep it, then each month for 5 more months, we'll bill you, or we'll charge your card for the other $183. You can also use your HSN card to get this home, because we're doing 9 months of VIP financing if you're shopping with your HSN card, and that again is interest-free. That makes it $122 and change for 9 months. So just another option. And if you don't have the HSN card, you can easily and quickly go to hsn.com and apply for it. Just type in HSN card and then take advantage of those VIP financing. So not only do we make it easy for you to get home, and the most affordable way being $100 off, we're including the case with your purchase as well. So it really is. Oh, and more importantly than that, 5 years of technical support. I've never even heard of such a thing with a Mac product.
That is peace of mind from the jump, because a lot of us, again, it's like, oh, is it going to work with my PC? I'm such a PC user. I still have my PC at home. And actually, I was on the phone with my mom the other day, and she's like, can you pull up that document? And I was like, oh, it's on the PC. It's a process. It's slowed down over the years because of the viruses and the malware and all that stuff that gets, you know, hidden on our computers that we don't know about. But when you go Apple, being that closed network, Helen Keeney said it best. She's like, I've had more colds over the lifetime of my Apple than my Apple. And that's really what we want, because when it's time to get into the weeds of paying taxes or doing that book report, we want it to be smooth and efficient. And you saw the hyper-threading in terms of it's like 2 lanes of traffic versus 1 lane. So that's processing, which, again, we don't, sometimes that's gobbledygook, right? But when you get into the weeds of playing around with the operating system, you can easily find the pictures and the documents when you need it. And we're going to show you how easy it is. And what makes it easier with Apple, it's because it's intuitive, it makes sense. So you see how we went from 1 lane to 2 lanes? We're moving information faster, we're streaming faster, we're processing and you know, clicking and finding things faster. We want that, Because you know, we want to get the chores done and get on with our life. We want to be able to FaceTime clearly and easily. And I wanted to show you how it's different in terms of the operating system. And if you ever feel confused, remember, 5 years of tech support. Right. 5 years. You're going to have this, I mean, you get it for the student who's a freshman, it's going to get them through the graduation, it's going to get them through maybe the next 4 years, but more importantly, with the 5 years of tech support, and we're giving you Groker, and we're giving you a Printer Essential app as well, but the 5 years of tech support just allows you to have any question. How can I sync it with my phone? How can I do this? Actually, here's a fun example. My phone, sorry. Let's take a quick selfie. Boom, here we go. I'm taking a selfie. This works any which way. It's like, cheese. Okay, so all of a sudden, this took it with my phone, right?
Right.
And this is where Apple plays well with other devices.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, you want it, make sure it's backed up in a safe, reliable place, solid state hard drive. But you know what happens? Apple communicates well with other Apple devices. Right. So whether I take photos on here, or it'll mirror apps, it'll mirror my surfing. So if I surf on my phone, it'll mirror on here. Or have you ever been, you know, you look up the restaurant on your computer and then you get in the car and you're like, oh, what's the address? I didn't save it. It'll actually mirror it on your phone. So if you looked it up in one place, it finds it in another place.
Yeah, or it saves everything right over to it just when you're near it.
Exactly.
That's what's great about it.
And that's why Apple is smart and more intuitive. And if it ever is confusing, remember, not only can you take it to the Apple Store, we're giving you that 5 years of tech support. And the colors is the icing on the cake. The fact that you can walk away with a rose, gold, or teal, or I actually like the black laptop, which is great. I love the overlay because you can still see the illuminated keyboard. That was the #1 upgrade I wanted. By the way, it's illuminated keyboard. It's Bluetooth enabled as well, so whether you're using the Soul Republics. So I'm gonna come down to my computer because I want you to see how easy this is and how powerful. So you see all the different stuff I have up and running. Why is this great? This is that 8 gigabytes of RAM I'm telling you about in terms of being able to have much multitasking. You can be multitasking a lot all at the same time.
Mucher.
Mucher, exactly, more mucher. But this is something I want to show you too. Does this look familiar? This is a familiar place for us. It looks like the phone, it looks like the tablet, so you have your choice. You can navigate around where it looks like a tablet, or you can go back to your traditional desktop style over here, which is just great. But more importantly, when you need to find stuff, you need to get stuff done, I want you to notice that it's always there in that one easy to find location. And because I showed you the 8 gigabytes of RAM, look at the amount of storage you have. 128 gigabytes, that's a lot of photos. That's a lot of memories in years past. Right. But because it's a solid state hard drive, it's not gonna crash. It's gonna run more efficient.
That sounds so nice, right?
Here's a fun picture of Carrie and I from way back when. And I'd like to show you, I don't know if we could show you the touchpad where you have the pinch and zoom technology and all this, but more importantly, it's just so convenient. So here's our touchpad right here. I want you to notice, pinch and zoom, you have that ability. You have the ability just to swipe with such ease. Just swipe, 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 just like that. So it's really intuitive. I swipe forward. Oh, there's FaceTiming. My nephew was showing me his little boo-boo. So I swipe up, and you can see everything that I have running. So this touchpad experience, it's so user-friendly and intuitive. And before you know it, you're going to be up and running. Another thing I like, Siri, we have Siri involved. Have you ever been there? It's like, oh, we want to ask Siri a question. Oh. Am I playing music on my computer? I love that. So I come right back there to my music library, pause and play just like that. But more importantly, when you have Siri involved and you want to find something, you go up to either Siri up in the corner or the app down below. Find my HSN book report.
I didn't find anything matching book report.
Oh, you know where it is, Siri. It's Saturday morning. She took the day off. But you can ask Siri where to find it. I mean, Siri's documents, music. Siri's totally built in to help you find what you need. Then you go back to your photos and you want to be able to navigate through. Let's back out of that full screen. And the user experience is just so intuitive and easy. And when it's easy, this is why Apple excels. You remember that photo that we took on our phone just a second ago? It's already on the computer. It's already backed up to the solid state drive. Nice. And that's really where, we caught you on the move, Carrie.
You know when someone takes a picture of you that's awful and you're like, don't show anybody that picture. Bill puts it on TV.
TV, oh, I'll delete it. See, look, drag and drop.
I'm kidding, go ahead.
How do you delete? You just drag it over to the trash can. Oh, it's not deleting. We can't delete it, Carrie. It's gonna be there forever.
That's great. It's because I said something about it.
Here's another fun example. You have 128 gigabytes of storage, music and confusing. It's like, I wanna find photos. I wanna find photos of Carrie. I'm just gonna type in Carrie's name up here, and it has the ability to photo identify, and boom. Photos of Carrie, all right there. It just narrowed it down just for us. Oh, you're talking about Angie earlier? Remember this fun Christmas?
Wow.
Angie, Dina, all
There's
of us
a blast from the past.
Way back in the day. And the thing is, if Carrie was like, can you find that Christmas photo from way back when? I don't know where to begin. But when Apple makes it easy to just go up and type in, you know, I want to type in Christmas trees. I can type up here Christmas trees. Oh, boom, perfect. And it just filtered out all the Christmas tree photos because I knew there was a Christmas tree in the background. This is Apple making it efficient. This is Intel making it easy to do and fast. Actually, here's a fun example. How often have we been shopping? You know, we go to hsn.com and we want to search around, or we're paying our bills and our taxes, and you're waiting for it to load. So let's see, we want to find Andrew Lessman. Boom. Andrew Lessman, just like that. We want to find something from Colleen Lopez. If I can spell it right, boom, Colleen Lopez, Joom. It just makes it that easy and fast and efficient. And why is that? Over the years of having a computer, it's not getting bogged down. What else do we want to find? We want to find bioscience, boom. Is your computer this responsive? If it's not, that's because you have probably viruses and cookies and all that because it's not Apple. But when you go Apple, it stays that way and it's efficient. The screen is more bold and vibrant. And remember, you're not getting a big bulky computer. This weighs about 3 pounds. It's small enough. We like to say it's great for the business traveler and the student.
Yeah.
But let's be real. I'm watching something or I'm doing work on the couch and I want to take it to the bedroom. Guess what? It is so lightweight to just bop it around and take it with me. And this is one thing I can't stress enough. You're getting it here at HSN. You're getting the box that it comes in that you would get at the Apple Store. You can take this to the Apple Store. You have a question, it's like, how did he get his photos from his phone down to the computer? Apple stands by their products, even though you get it here at HSN.
Yeah.
Another reason why you're getting it at HSN is because of what you don't get anywhere else. Nowhere else is gonna give you that 5 years of tech support. I gotta tell you, I was leery of going from Apple because I was a PC user for years. But knowing that I had 5 years to ask any question, huge peace of mind.
Oh, 100%.
Another thing, I did not get these overlays, which you can pop these on and off, so maybe you don't want it, but when I got a scuff on this, and I spent a lot of money on it, it's like, you know, someone keyed my car. I was like, are you kidding?
Wow.
This protects it, so you're not gonna get that scuff, and it's gonna always look good, and it's still like a rose gold Apple Air. You don't find that anywhere.
It's absolutely beautiful, and we're including that free with your purchase. So you get the case, you get 5 years of technical support included with your purchase, and these are things that they're not gonna do at the Apple Store. And of course, they're not gonna do Flex Pay at the Apple Store. If you've dreamed of having the best of the best, you heard about the latest version of the MacBook Air, you know only here can you get it home on Flex. Under $184. Yes, you have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, and there's never a restocking fee here at HSN. Don't forget, we have VIP financing as well. So shop using your HSN card. That means you can divide it up over 9 months interest-free, and it makes it about $122. If you don't have the HSN card, we always like to say you can read more about it and apply on hsn.com. But we're about 1,200 of these gone. That is half of our quantity that have already flown out of here, and we're processing the rest of your calls and your orders as quickly as we can. So if you want to get it home, here are the colors down here in front. Take a look. If you want that beautiful teal, it's well on its way to being spoken for. Less than 200. Thank you so much. We have this stunning pink. I'm just obsessed with this, aren't you? I just think it's so beautiful. We have the black, and then we have that silver available as well. So think about it, $100 off. You get to break it up over 6 months. We are, oh, excuse me, the silver we're calling clear. We have free shipping on handling, 5 years of tech support as well. For me, being a user of an iPhone just made it such an easy decision. I know how much I love my iPhone. I love that I walk in my house and all my information backs right up to my computer for me. But there is nothing like the experience that you will have on a MacBook Air. You cannot compare it to any other laptop.
Well, it's efficient, it's lightweight, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be flimsy. No, not at all. When you have Intel inside, when you have a screen that's better than your high definition TV, it makes, I mean, not just the TV watching and the movie watching and the streaming that much more exciting, but it's easier on the eyes. The text is easier and sharper.
I look like a floating head.
I'm finding more and more fun photos of Carrie. Actually, I'm making a slideshow over here, and this is the efficiency of what happens. So I want to add some photos, and it's like, again, 128 gigabytes of photos I have to choose from. So I'm going to pare it down. I'm going to go to my Carrie search finder up here, and the thing is, you're going to see, okay, it just narrowed. Oh, that's a cute one. We'll add that one. We'll add that one. And the thing is, oh, there's so many to choose from, Carrie. So boom, we can add all these Carrie photos. I'm gonna hit add, and the thing is, it's gonna drop them into my slideshow. I wanna move Carrie's photos more towards the front. I can easily drag and drop just like that. This is, again, Apple making it easy, making it user-friendly. And then, you know, boom, you hit play, and yeah, you just created a slideshow, which, you know, a lot of things can do this, but this is where Apple kicks it up for the book reports, for the presentations, because yeah, that was kind of basic, but then when you really wanna just change it up, click a one button.
Ooh, neat.
Exactly. Apple makes it easy and efficient to do that. Here's another fun example. So I'm talking about the PC user out there, right? Maybe you want to upgrade. You get your emails on here, which we all can relate to, but it's like, oh, they sent me an Excel document. I'm an Apple user. It's not going to open. Apple's not like that anymore. I want to open up this attachment. Yes, it was created in Microsoft Excel, but look, it's going to be able to open, boom. And not just open, but it's fully transferred all the graphs and all the data, so I'm going to change some numbers over here, make a big number so you can see my pie graph change, and boom. It's integrated. They play well with each other. So it's not, remember back in the day where it's like, oh, you know, all those documents I have that are from the PC world aren't going to work in Apple. They still work well with, they now work well with each other. Do I want to save it? No, I'm not going to save it. But this is where it's just an efficient operating system. It's virus protected. You're getting it at the best value. Also, the only time of the entire weekend to get our MacBook Air is today. So really realize when you get it home, it's exciting. It's a new experience. It's a faster experience. And you know, with perfect time of year, because yes, we're giving you that 5 years of tech support and Groker, which is a workout app, perfect time of year. But remember, we're also giving you that Tax Act, which is great because it's the tax time of year. So you're gonna be able to get Tax Act and get ahead of the game, because when you get that Tax Act home sooner, you file sooner, you get your return sooner, and you're gonna be ahead of the game, which maybe your return is gonna pay for this purchase. But you know what you're also gonna notice is you're gonna have it for years. Because every so often you have to upgrade a PC. With Apple, it really just maintains, and it really just is a nice user-friendly experience from the get-go. And remember, being the latest, it has a better screen, better audio. It has Siri built in, which is also awesome. It has the illuminated keyboard, which with some computers in the PC world, that is an additional purchase and additional upgrade. We're giving you the color finishes, whether it's the overlays in terms of the keyboard. So now you have rose gold keys, but also it's a crumb collector, which is important. Yet you can still see the illuminated keyboard when you need to. And when it's time to pack it up, I mean, look at that. So thin to travel with, for the student to travel with, the business traveler, or just you traveling around the house, which is great. And I mean, you saw how thin that was? We were joking one other presentation. Remember Trapper Keepers?
Yeah.
Or even just a 3 notebook, subject notebook.
I mean, no,
so
that was way before my time.
Totally. What are you talking about?
Trapper Keeper, what is that?
Members only, what? Okay. But that's just it. You want to be able to get more, store more. And remember, the hard drive, it's not a moving part. Have you ever had that laptop on your lap and you can feel the buzz or it gets warm? When it's a solid state hard drive, you don't have that because there's no moving parts. It's a more efficient processor. And sure, some people are like, oh, I need more storage. You can easily plug in an external hard drive. You can actually use the cloud for a lot of storage and then access even more from your computer and from your phone and from your tablet on that user experience. You know, now you can text message from your computer. You can take your telephone calls from your computer.
All of it.
Not all of them can do that. Apple can.
Exactly. And the fact that you get 5 years of technical support, that just goes to show a lot of other computers don't offer that, because are you really going to have that computer for 5 years?
Right.
They're just not a technology that's going to last. They're not a laptop that's going to last. This is something that you are absolutely going to love for at least 5 years, because you showed the older version. I just upgraded. I think I had mine for 8 years, maybe. I mean, they just absolutely last forever. So
when still has hers,
exactly. So when you invest, I mean, you really are getting truly the best of the best. Only here at HSN can you get the MacBook Air home on Flex. Use any major charge card. It's $183 and change. We're shipping it to you for free. And then don't forget the VIP financing as well. That's a great way to get it home and pay it off over 9 months. Bill, thank you.
Oh no, thank Apple.
I know, right?
And HSN,
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Well,